You are laboring in vain to wash the atrocities committed against the Igbos. IPOB tells Gowon. I tell you, I know Gowon had his 90th birthday, where both Peter Obi, what was his name, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Goodluck Jonathan, and all the key dignitaries in Nigeria went to, commemorate that birthday with him. And I think it was then that this man said that even after the Civil War, he was happy that he didn't capture Ojukwu. All these ones. And I know Peter Obi went there to say that bitterness will not give us healing, or rather anger will not bring healing to us. And the Igbos are like, Peter Obi, why did you say that? These guys don't like the Igbos. Don't try to make peace with them. But the guy is a peaceful man. So Igbos have come out to tell Gowon that no matter what he's trying to do now at his old age to clean up the atrocities committed against the Igbos, it's not going to work. It's on record. It's on record. Because until Ojukwu died, he kept on saying that on Aburi Accord we stand. On Aburi we stand. And it was that Aburi Accord that they came back, and then after agreeing on what to do from that Aburi Accord that was held in Ghana, when they came back, the Northerners said, no, why did you sign this kind of agreement with Ojukwu? This is going to give us problem. And then the next thing is coup. And then Wahala started. Wow. So the founders of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, have knocked the former military head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, over his 90th birthday interview, blaming the Southeast for an attempt to succeed from Nigeria. Can you imagine? So all this one is trying to do, is just to say the only reason for that civil war was because the Igbos were trying to break away from Nigeria. And in Nigeria said, no, you can't break away because one Nigeria will stand. So why would they not want to break away when the agreement that was signed at Aburi Accord in Ghana was thwarted when they came back? And you expect them to be happy when what was being implemented was not what was agreed at that Aburi Accord. That was what angered Ojukwu, and then Wahala started. And you say you blame them. You wanted them to accept that betrayal, hook, line, and sinker. No. So Gowon in the interview spoke about his supervision of the Biafra War between 1967 and 1970. So reacting to Gowon's interview, the founders and vision bearers of the original IPOB slammed Gowon for supervising the country's civil war, which led to the massacre of many Igbos. So in the statement issued, the founders said Gowon was the originator and cause of the unrest that claimed the lives of over 3 million Biafrans, or the 3 million Igbos. So according to them, Gowon is laboring in vain to wash and launder his image tainted by the atrocities and the Nigerian soldiers committed. He and the Nigerian soldiers committed against the Igbos. Now, wow. So IPOB said, I have always said that if there is no secession, there won't be a breakout. And there would be a question of civil war, because it got to the stage that the situation was getting pretty clear that a part of the country, the Southeast, wanted to succeed. So that's exactly what he said. So when it got clear that they wanted to succeed, then Gowon said no. So I read General Gowon's speech where he decided to hide the truth about the real cause of the war between Nigeria and Biafra. He is laboring in vain to wash and launder his image tainted by the atrocities he and his Nigerian soldiers committed against the Biafrans. He has told us that he was sick after the meeting at Aburi in Ghana and could not announce the agreement reached between Nigeria and Biafra about confederation or regional autonomy, so that every region would govern itself and develop at its own pace. Gowon said he did not prepare very well for the meeting and did not go with his secretary. So he came back from Ghana and became sick because Odumegwu Ojukwu went to the meeting fully prepared and presented a superior argument on regional government. So it was General Gowon's failure to implement this agreement for the confederation that caused the war. Exactly. Just like I tried to analyze from the beginning. Exactly. Because when they went to, among all of them in the military that went for that Aburi Accord meeting, Ojukwu was more educated, in fact, more educated than all of them, was more intelligent, more smart than all of them, and so was more prepared. He knew what was going to come out. He knew what he wanted for the Southeast and for other regions, and he presented a very superior and intelligent argument there, and he got everything, went in his favor. And when he came back, okay, the other Northerners were blaming Gowon that why will you allow this kind of thing to happen in that meeting? Why did you agree to what Ojukwu said and all of you signed? Don't you know that if we say regional government, the Igbos will go, the south, east, south, south, the region, the middle belt will go, northeast, north central, and northwest will go, and the north is going to suffer because all the resources that keeps Nigeria there from the south. The north was not ready to do anything. And so, coupled with the fact that the Westerners have told the Westerners, what I mean, the Western world, the Western powers have told the North that if you allow the Igbos to go, or if you go into regional government, you will suffer because these guys will grow faster than you are and you'll be relegated. So with that, they decided to, abort that agreement. And that was what aggrieved Ojukwu. I said, hey, we can't continue like this. So this is exactly what these people have planned to do. And this is not good for us. So General Gowon, with due respect, I want to address you as an elder. You are 90 and do not know when you will depart from this world to face your maker. We expect you to tell the truth. So the truth of the matter is that instead of Gowon to come out and tell the people what happened at Aburi Accord and why he decided not to implement the Aburi Accord agreement, he's saying that the Igbos wanted to succeed, and it was getting clear that they were succeeding. That was why they had to stop the secession, and that was what led to the war. But the question is, why did Igbos wanted to succeed? Why did they want to separate from Nigeria at that time? You did not tell Nigeria the truth, and you know the truth. And thank God you are still alive, and you were in that Aburi Accord, and you have a copy of that agreement. And you know what was said there, what they agreed. You know that you goofed in that meeting. You did not present a good argument to hold the presidential system of government, or rather, whatever they call it. But this confederation, Ojukwu won his argument, when he presented his key facts about confederation and regional government, so that the powers can be decentralized. Instead of telling Nigerians that you did not implement the Aburi Accord, and that was what angered Ojukwu that caused the war, or that made them to say they were going to break away. You are not saying that. You are already cutting the thing from the branches. Say Igbos wanted to say Igbos said they were going away, and you did not want that. So why did the Igbos say they want to go away? You didn't say it. Why were they angered? What led to that secession plan? You did not say it. An old man will tell the truth. So the IPOB is now telling him to say the truth. No matter what he says, to look clean, he will never look clean until he says the truth. And now he's 90 and is getting closer to his grandfathers in the grave. He better tell the truth before he passes on to glory. If not, he's not going to be passing on to glory. The truth will continue to haunt his generation as long as Nigeria is still one, and as long as Biafra is not allowed to succeed, and as long as that Aburi Accord is still not implemented. That is it. And the only thing that will save Nigeria is either you allow the Igbos to go, or you bring back that Aburi Accord and then review it and implement it. And that is nothing but going into regional government so that each region can grow at its own pace, and there will be competitive governance across the country. Until then, I don't know what is going to be of this country. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.